Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miss Winkle, and I'm going to lead today's professional learning, and we're going to talk about cyberbullying. I'm sure this already is ringing bells in your head, so let's get to it. Some of the facts, some of the stats. I always like to start out with this. I'm a math teacher. 35% of people get a screenshot of someone's status or photo and laugh at them. 61% of teens say they were cyberbullied because of their appearance. And 7 out of 10 young people experience cyberbullying before they turn 18. Just some stats to kind of get your mind thinking here, how important this is that we take care of it. So what is cyberbullying? It is bullying that takes place using electronic technology. Electronic technology can include cell phones, computers, tablets. It can include communication tools such as social media sites, text messages, websites, and chats. So it's just like traditional bullying, but it's on electronics and technology. It can include any type of harassment, threatening, demeaning, or embarrassing another person online. It can be done with an online comment, online rumor, or sexual remark. It can be connected to someone's appearance, intelligence, race, and sexuality. So that's the general definition of what cyberbullying it is and what it includes. So who is susceptible? School children, which is our main purpose here to discuss, but it also happens with adults, young adults, especially girls, according to the sites I visited, and ever growing is the members of the LGBTQ community, very susceptible to cyberbullying. Where does the cyberbullying happen? What are the spots? All social media platforms. It was said that Instagram was the #1 spot, but closely followed by Facebook and Snapchat. Something I didn't consider was your online gaming systems with multiple players. And the third spot is your blogs, because there are comment sections and people will comment against the author, and then other commenters will start bullying each other. So that's who is susceptible and where the spots are that the cyberbullying occurs. Where else should we look as educators in general? Kind of a lot here you have exclusion, so excluding people online, especially those that don't have technology all the time. There is harassment. There is this thing called outing, which is the act of publicly humiliating a child or a group by posting private or embarrassing information without their consent. There's what we call cyberstalking that we need to look for. It's where attackers harass victims through online communication. There's frapping, which is where you hack someone's account and then you post any inappropriate comment in their name. There are fake profiles that hide their real identity. There's a thing called dissing, where you post cruel information about a person to damage their reputation. There's trickery, where you gain someone's trust and then you share their secrets online because you have befriended them and you expose everything about them. There is trolling, where you personally attack a child, aiming to make them angry and provoke a response. And then there's catfishing, which is where you steal someone's online identity and recreate social network profiles for deceptive purposes. So I learned a lot. I didn't know all of these different things occurred. And so this is where we as educators need to become educated ourselves and really look for these things within our students and online and such. What supports are already there in terms of laws and legislation? Educated student leaders are having a hard time coming to an agreement between what is a student's civil and constitutional right and what is taking it too far in actual cyberbullying of others. So in January 2015, 49 states had already enacted bullying prevention laws that included cyberbullying, but you still have to deal with this whole First and 14th Amendment with freedom of speech, equal protection, all citizens have all rights. So what I read up was that it's really been taken by case by case. They look specifically at, did the bullying, the speech or behavior, did it cause a major interference in the learning, and was it disruptive to the learning environment? The whole part that it is off campus, and that do we as school leaders have authority to patrol that is not universal. That's where the case by case comes in a little bit, because it just depends on other variables in the situation. And another thing they really look at is, was school technology used to do the bullying, to do the cyberbullying online? And then the fourth thing, did it threaten other students and infringe on their civil rights? So it still looked very much case by case. There's no cut and dry rules, but those are 4 things they really look into when they look at every single case. Some of the impacts and reactions, side effects: lower self-esteem, great social anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, alcohol and drug abuse, eating disorder, poor school performance, and self-harm. So these are the things we can look for, and the cause of them may be cyberbullying. So how do we as educators fight back? This is the part I really wanted to get to. So there's many curriculums out there, just in general guidelines, ways we can prevent it. We can educate to eliminate the misperceptions about digital behavior. For example, learning about and educating ourselves about all those things like the hacking, the catfishing, and stalking. We can teach our students to have empathy and understand and realize we don't all come from the same background, and just general bullying guidelines there. And teach others about online safety skills, how to track someone that is going to endanger you. And we need to equip young people with strategies to reject digital abuse. Those are a few I found and I thought were great. And then some prevention characteristics, things we just needed to instill in our students are courage, compassion, bravery, and have hope. Don't let the last thing break you and cause you to just end your life. So that is my presentation on cyberbullying, and I hope that you learned something today, and that we can do all we can here at Heights High School as staff and teachers to educate our students and prevent them from cyberbullying against each other. Thank you for listening today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.